Hey everybody, Addicted to the Finest Pizza here, and I am very excited to announce that we have 300 subscribers on the channel, and this is super cool to me because it means that, I don't know, it's growing and that, there's a bigger community to interact and there's more of us to just like hang out and chill with, and I couldn't be more excited about it. So there's a couple things I want to talk about in this video. And I'll try my best to keep the topics. Unfortunately, I didn't write out a layout for it. I was actually really tired last night and I'm filming this the day that I'm uploading it, but as for me fashion, I'm always a little bit late on things. So I'm gonna firstly apologize for that. But yeah, 300 subscribers. I still don't know what I want to do for it. I was thinking about doing another giveaway, but then I was like, oh, I had a giveaway 2 weeks ago, but it's like, it doesn't really matter because I have a lot of, not a lot, but I have some stuff left over from the art show, so maybe I'll be giving away like a couple of items to some of you. Maybe because I hit like 300, I'll have like 3 winners, just for like my YouTube thing. So yeah, that's cool. And then Friday, I had mentioned, the 13th of this month, I had mentioned I was going to in like an art market thing. And that went really well. It was really cool. I met a lot of my Instagram buddies and even some people who I went to MomoCon with. That was really cool. Actually, the girl I did the cat, whose cat I drew, I met her there too. And she was so nice and so sweet. And just everybody there was so cool. And I ended up, like following a lot of them and just like being so fascinated by the experience because it's my first time ever vendoring at an event. And I was super nervous the whole time, and like, it was so crazy. Actually, a funny story from that. A funny story and then a not funny story. I'll do the funny story first. It was planned to rain that day, so they had us under these like huge tents so that like nothing would get messed up. And if the rain got too bad, we would step inside to do the market. It was a smaller area, but it was still able to get everything done. So we're sitting there and I'm sitting up next to my friend Brianna, or BN Gordon. I'll link her YouTube and Instagram in the description. But we had our tables set up next to each other, and it took a while for us to get our table situated because I brought my own table, and it was like this huge, like really long white table, and everybody else had like these really small tables. So I was like, ooh. So I was sitting like in the back, and then she was sitting to my right, and then a guy named Fly was sitting to my left. And it was pretty windy because the conditions were planned to be bad, but then it never really got super bad. It like drizzled and then went away after 5 seconds, but yeah, it was a little windy, and we're all like, okay, well, our art keeps flying away. So me and Brianna had this like really good idea to binder clip our art down to the table, and that worked. And then maybe the wind just wasn't satisfied with us finding an answer to the problem that it posed to us. So the wind blew so strong, everything that was on my table just kind of like flew off, and then the tent flew up in the air with like Brianna's bag and somebody else's bag attached to it, and I was just like, oh my god, what's happening? So once the wind calmed down and we got the tent to stay on the ground, we were like, okay, well, we have to tie it down to something. And then the guy who was running the event had this like really good idea to put rocks on the bottom of the tent, because the tent legs had these like little lip things, so they put rocks on it, and that kept it from being really bad. But then me and my sister get kind of hungry, and she is sitting like inside of the bar, and she's about to order something. And I'm like, oh, I left my wallet. So I went to get my wallet, and I was so excited, I guess, about like everybody being there and stuff like that I didn't realize I was walking back onto a little ledge that like had like 2 stairs to it, and there's also a ramp. So I guess I thought my foot would touch the ramp, and it didn't touch the ramp, and it touched nothing. And I kind of like fell. Well, I stumbled, and then I fell like flat on my butt, and I was so embarrassed by the entire thing that I just like ran. And I sat, and I was just like, I really fell in front of like 20 people. I could never go out there again. And I was just like, oh my, I kind of want to go home now. I'm like, it was just like in my head, I was like, it's over. Like, I'm gonna go back out there and everyone's just gonna laugh at me. I want to pack all my stuff up and go home, but I didn't. I stuck it out, even though I was very embarrassed and my butt kind of hurt. But, you know, I'm fine. My butt's fine. My pride is a little hurt, but once again, I'm fine. And, you know, after that, I was able to, you know, enjoy my day. My sister's really tired, though, because she works at night, so she usually sleeps in the morning, so she didn't really get sleep at night, and then we were there, and there's a point where we were both sitting at my table, and she was just, like, asleep. So, yeah. So we ended up leaving early. You know, we got some American deli, because, I think we were gonna get wings from, like, the place, and they were $10. It was $10 for like 7 wings and french fries, and you had to like pay for a drink. And then we were sat there and we were talking, and I was like, oh man, I really want some wings, but I don't know if I want to get wings from here. And then I had mentioned like American, and then I think she mentioned American Deli, and I was like, oh yeah, I can taste the french fries right now. So like we had our minds set on American Deli like 3 or 2 hours before we left. But yeah, we stuck it out. You know, we talked to some people. I sold some stuff. It was really cool. I even traded some art with a guy who did Pokemon figurines. I'll link his Instagram in below too. He has an Etsy shop, and you know, it was so fun, and there was a lot of cool people there, and you know, it was a really nice environment. Oh, also, oh my god, is her name Catherine? I think her name's Catherine with a cart. That's her Instagram name. She was super cool too. And I actually met her I didn't meet her, but I saw her art before at an art show that I had went to called Busted Open. And when I saw her art, I was like, oh, this looks so familiar. And then I saw on her Instagram, and I was like, oh, I wonder why I didn't talk to her. I'm like, maybe I just didn't see her. Maybe she wasn't standing by her art, but I remember seeing her art. So that was like a pretty cool thing. Then I was like, oh, I didn't even know this person was there. And then I was invited to another event that is at the end of this week. It is this Friday. So I'm a busy little kid, busy little child. So I got to get some things done before Wednesday, because that's when they're going to pick my pieces to go in the show. And I'm very nervous about that. And then also I have to get other work done, which I want to make a video on it, but I have to clear it with somebody before I can make a video on it. So hopefully that'll come, but I'm not sure. But as for this giveaway thing that oh, sorry, I just whistled through my teeth. I hate when I do that. I don't know if like you guys hate when you do that, or just hate when people do that in general, but I just whistled through my teeth, and now I'm like, oh, that's probably really loud. But anyways, yeah. Back to this 300 subscriber giveaway. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is like 3 pieces of art. So it'd probably be like a medium-sized print, a small print, and then a sticker. I feel like that's fair. You know, medium-sized print, a small print, and a sticker. Or maybe a medium-sized print and 2 small prints, or like, I don't know. Any combination of that. They'll be randomly picked. Or, you know, they'll be randomly picked. I'll do a dedicated video for it. But yeah, but I guess I should talk about the art now. This is a art trade with a friend on Instagram, and I'll link her Instagram in the bottom too. I cannot remember how to pronounce her name. I think it's WICF, Wicif. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, we had an art trade. It was supposed to be done Friday, and we had talked about it the Friday before, and I was like, hey, I had to get stuff ready for this show, so I didn't really draw anything unless it was for YouTube. And she's like, oh no, it's fine, we can do it Monday. And I was like, thank you, you are such a nice and beautiful person. So here that is, and I hope that this is a cool surprise for her, although she might have already seen it if I've posted it on my Instagram first. I'm not 100% sure if she's a subscriber or not, but I hope that she sees one of these. You know, you can't really tag people in a YouTube video, but you can tag them in an Instagram post, so that's pretty cool. yeah, this is her original character. There wasn't. Oh yeah, she just messaged. Okay, it's WCIFS. She just messaged me. WCIFS. So yeah, this is her character. It didn't have a name under the picture of her, so I don't know what to call her. But yeah, she's really adorable. I really liked the fact that she's wearing a is it called a pinafore? Like those dresses that you can wear shirts under. Like in the original picture of her character, it was like a black turtleneck with a collar on, and she had like cat ears, and she's holding a teddy bear. And I meant to add the teddy bear in her arms, but it looked weird when I had put it there in the sketch, so I just ended up erasing it, and now she's just like holding her own hair. You know, she's holding her own hair and twirling, that's why her legs are out like that. I just picture her as a very playful character, like a, you know, like some cats are playful, so I just picture her as a playful character. But you know, she's cute. Her character design is really cute, and I just decided to give her this like sheer top and this really cute pinafore that's shaped like a heart and then has like heart patches and all this little like white detailing on it and frills and stuff like that, because I don't know, I just want to draw something really girly, I guess. But I'm gonna try and do some acrylic paintings and some more big illustrative pieces, because I really liked working on that Red and the Waltzing Wolf piece that I talked about last week or the week before last week. So yeah, but I think this piece, if not is almost done, it's gonna be done soon. And so I'm just gonna close out my voiceover, and if there's just music playing, then I guess that's how it'll be. But thank you for watching my videos, and thank you guys so much for getting us to 300 subscribers. I honestly am so happy about that. I've never had 300 subscribers on YouTube before. I've always had like not a lot of people subscribe or watch my videos, so it's really cool that people are actually watching these and engaging in them and liking them and stuff like that. It makes me really happy, as well as on my Instagram as well. But yeah, if you want to support me, I have a Patreon, an Etsy, and an Instagram link below. I do have commissions open. They're open most of the time. If they're not open, then I'll usually tell people, but no, they're open all the time. So if you would like yourself drawn, feel free to commission me. But without further ado, I'm gonna head out, and you guys can just listen to the cool music. So, bye.